Good morning and welcome to another episode of Caribbean Cooking with the Toussaints. Today we will be creating a palau or making a palau. And a palau can be made with everything that's found in any supermarket in the US or across the world. So let's take a look at what we will be utilizing today. And that will first be the rice. It doesn't have to be parboiled, but it's your preference what you want to use in there. This is what we will be using today, along with some lentils and chicken. Those are our main ingredients. And right now we have the chicken wings already pre-cut. And we have our seasoning here. We have the parsley, cilantro, seasoning pepper, garlic, chive, onion, and then we also have what we will be browning it with, and that's the grace browning. We have some Sason, some Maggie chicken cubes, salt, Goya Adobo all seasoning, and also some lemon pepper. And here we go. Mr. Toussaint, take it away.
So that's what we are going to be cooking today. So right now you have to cut up your seasoning, your onion, your celery, your seasoning pepper to put in the chicken. So we are just going to get ready to take it seasoning and then first put it on the fire to start to get prepared for coloring. So this is just step one. So hang in there. We're going to take you on a journey today of our Caribbean cooking.
So he's simply just cutting up the ingredients and getting it ready. Seven, six, seven. Okay, so presently all of the natural seasoning has been added, and he's now adding the cube. Again, it's Maggie's chicken cubes. And a little bit of lemon pepper. A little bit of all Goya all-purpose seasoning, and then some just not salt. I know it's the good stuff, the Sason. I love Sason to season things in. And so generally, a lot of time recipes do not express that you should probably season your chicken prior to actually cooking it. We highly recommend that. And this is just the chicken covered in all of the stuff we're putting in it. He's going to put a touch of water in it. And then we're going to go ahead and put it to season.
The water is for the moisture. So it make have a little moisture in the seasoning and the salt and everything, so it could go in between the meat, so the flavor could get well flavored. So it's not dry, so it have a little moisture in it, so it could go in between the meat. So,
And also that there's seasoning all throughout the chicken, not just on the skin. Every piece of chicken will have some seasoning in there. Go ahead.
So now we have some lentils. We're gonna take the lentils. We have to put it to boil because the lentils is a bit harder than the rice, so it takes a bit more time to cook. So we're gonna put some to boil a bit separate. So we're gonna separate the lentils, let it boil a bit on its own. So we're putting some in the pot right now. Let's check nothing. You always have to check out for some little stones because between lentils always have a little stone and stuff. So now I'm just going to wash it out.
What is that plastic?
It's a glove.
Try and get on it because I'm going to have to set it.
So now that I wash it, I'm just going to add a little bit of water in it so that it could boil. I'm not putting any salt or seasoning or anything in it, they just let it boil naturally so that it could soften up on its own. So we're going to put it on to boil for about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes while I get my chicken ready to go on the fire as well. So it's step by step. So lentils on the fire, gonna put the chicken to get color on the fire right now. Just gonna get the pot to get ready to go on the fire.
Okay, welcome back guys. And so right now what's happening is that this seasoned chicken is now in the pot ready to boil, and we are going to add the key ingredient to make it brown.
So now we're just gonna add some browning, not too much, because if you put too much you're gonna have it get bitter, and we do not want a bitter taste or too dark. So we just want a nice little golden color. So we're just gonna add a light amount.
Right about 2
Right,
teaspoons.
Yeah. Basically about 2 teaspoons. So that will give it coloring. So we're gonna cover it up and just leave it boil for about 15 minutes so we can get it good color. Check on it now and then to add a little more water to it so it don't dry up and stick at the bottom of the pot. So that's just about it for now. Gonna leave it for about 15 minutes to get some color, boil up, get some color. So we'll be back with you in a few.
Yeah, and generally a lot of Caribbean people actually burn sugar to give the Paleau the color that it requires. But since we're just doing a very quick meal today, we're just going to go ahead and use the browning. So we're back with on the fire. The chicken is all darkened. It's been boiling for approximately 20 minutes or so. And then here we have the lentils. And they've popped. You can realize that they're separated and they're softened. It's been for about 30 minutes. So I'll have Mr. Toussaints take over.
So now the chicken is colored, the lentils is softened up and boiled. So I'm just gonna mix the two of them together in one pot. So now that the peas and the chicken is together in the pot, I'm just going to wash up my rice to get my rice to join the party. So it's the three of them, the chicken, the peas and the rice, so it's a party for free. So I'm just going to get the rice ready to put in the pot right now. So, okay, so now I'm just going to wash my rice. Don't put too much because as in the rice swells up when it's cooked. So basically I'm just going to wash it up right now to remove some most of the starch that in it. So soon you'll be seeing some white water, so that's what I'm trying to get out. So as you can see, the water turned white, so that's a lot of starch. So a lot of people don't wash the rice, but I love washing it out. So now I'm going to put the rice with the rest of the chicken and the lentils. So the three of them could mix up. So that's basically what the pilau is going to be made of. Chicken, lentils and rice. So now the three of them is together. Just going to add a little bit more water. Just adding some water. Let it boil up, and then we're gonna leave it set, leave it boil for about 30 minutes so that it could dry up. So when it dry up, you could see the end product. But it will take about 30 minutes to dry up, because as you see, we're putting water in it so the rice could cook, because basically the lentils already cooked, the chicken cooked, so it's just the rice that remains to get soft. So put enough water so that it could boil up and dry up. So
Okay guys, so basically what's going on now is that it has been cooking for approximately an additional 15 to 20 minutes, and it's drying up on the bottom, but the top still has some liquid. So what we're gonna do is turn the fire off and leave it to sit until all the water disappears or is absorbed by the rice. Okay? Okay guys, so here it is, the finished product. We're gonna go ahead and plate it so you can see what we're serving with it. And see how nice and brown the chicken wings are.
golden.
That's the color we like. Nice dark brown. Okay. We will be doing a very quick rendition of fried plantain. For anyone who is interested in making it on their own, we picked up some plantains from Walmart, and we're going to go ahead and do just a quick show of how to peel the plantain and then how we fry it.
Okay, so this is the plantain. You want to cut the both ends of the plantain. Slice it to the back, all the way down, end to end. Then you just skin it open.
And you want to make sure that okay, so right now he's flipped them over.